Hey, I'm Jonathan with Acoustic Sounds in Salina, Kansas, and today we're going to be going over the new releases for October 18th, 2024. We are now officially sold out of the LA Woman UHQR from Analogue Productions, so we just wanted to say thank you to everyone that purchased a copy. New from Analogue Productions, Humble Pie Smokin'. And this is a 33 1/3 RPM edition, mastered by Kevin Gray at Coherent Audio from a half-inch flat tape copy of the original tape, and was pressed at QRP and packaged in this scuff-resistant, matte-finished gatefold jacket from Stoughton. From Mobile Fidelity, Jeff Beck with the Jan Hammer Group, and this is a hybrid stereo SACD and limited to 2,000 copies. Additionally, a limited numbered edition of Lou Reed Berlin, and this is a 180 gram 33 1/3 pressing, sourced from the original master to DSD 256 to analog console to lathe. From Impex, a hybrid multi-channel SACD of Modern Cool by Patricia Barber, and this features Jim Anderson's Grammy-winning 5.1 surround mix, available on SACD for the first time, and also includes Bernie Grundman's stereo master in full DSD and CD format. From Fidelio, a couple of deluxe 45 RPM 2LP records, Bucky Pizzarelli, The Early Years, and the LA Network, Dave Brubeck Redux, and both of these are all analog mastered by Renee LaFlame, and the lacquers were cut by Bernie Grundman, and this is pressed on 200 gram vinyl. New from Jabulon Records, two Kaifo titles, Entomongaku and Entomongaku 2, and these are 2LP 45 RPM records mastered by Matthew Luthans at the Mastering Lab and pressed on 150 gram vinyl at QRP and packaged with an OB and a digital download card. Before moving on, we wanted to show you some of the new box sets we just listed in the Vinyl Vault. These are all pre-owned boxes, so they do have some wear and tear and some defects, which are listed in the product description and detailed in the images. But if you do have any further questions regarding these, feel free to reach out to me. First up, we have this Rolling Stones box set from Mobile Fidelity, and this is a 1984 11 LP set, and this is number 778, complete with all the jackets, geodisc, and lenticular insert. Next, another box from Mobile Fidelity, the 1983 Sinatra box set, which is a 16 LP box set. This is number 466, also complete with the geodisc. And lastly, the 2014 Beatles Mono Mix box set. This is an 11 album box pressed on 180 gram vinyl, and the links to all of these boxes are available in the description below. And now we're going to go over the titles back in stock this week. From Analogue Productions, the SACD of Selling England by the Pound by Genesis, and this is mastered by Chris Bellman from the original Analog master tape direct to DSD. From Mobile Fidelity, Hall & Oates, Rockin' Soul Part 1, Natalie Merchant, Tiger Lily, and Bill Withers at Carnegie Hall. Additionally, from Impex, we have some SACDs back in stock. Tony Bennett and Dave Brubeck, The White House Sessions Live 1962. Jennifer Warnes, Another Time, Another Place. Bud Shank, Barefoot Adventure. And for some gold CDs, Duke Ellington, Indigos, and Patricia Barber, Cafe Blue. And now to go over the pre-orders this week, coming in November from the Analogue Productions Atlantic 75 series, Nursery Crime by Genesis, and this was mastered by Chris Bellman from the original master tape, and Otis Redding, Otis Blue, Otis Redding Sings Soul, and this is mastered by Kevin Gray from the original Analogue master tape. And both of those are 2LP 180 gram records pressed at Quality Record Pressings and placed in gatefold Stoughton tip-on jackets. Also coming from Analogue Productions October 25th next week, the Ray Brown Trio featuring Gene Harris, Solar Energy, and this was mastered by Kevin Gray from the original Analogue master tape. And then coming November 1st from Analogue Productions, Sounds Unheard Of by Shelly Mann and Jack Marshall, and this one was mastered by Bernie Grundman from the original Analogue master tape and is a single 33 RPM LP. Also coming in November from Sam Records, a never-before-released Mal Waldron Trio live recording, Rat Now, Paris 70, and this is a 180 gram pressing limited to 3,000 copies. Then coming from Mobile Fidelity with an arrival date yet to be announced, a 180 gram super vinyl pressing of Bob Dylan's self-titled album, and this is a limited numbered edition. And here are the other titles we got in this week. From Beat Rocket, The Trashmen, Surfin' Bird, a limited edition on Canary Yellow vinyl. From Chrysalis, The Waterboys, Fisherman's Blues on yellow vinyl. From Clouds Hill, 4 titles from the Mars Volta, Amputexture, Tremulant, Octahedron, and The Bedlam and Goliath. From Evo Sound, various artists, The Bests of Evo Sound audiophile, available on black vinyl and limited edition transparent green vinyl, limited to 1,000 copies, and also is available on hybrid stereo SACD. From 40 Below Records, Jake Shimabukuro and Mick Fleetwood, Blues Experience. From Kill Rock Stars Nashville, Mary Gauthier, Drag Queens in Limousines on translucent ruby vinyl. Bunch of titles from Legacy, Harry Nilsson, Nilsson Sings Newman, Mariah Carey, Rainbow, a 25th anniversary limited edition on rainbow-colored vinyl. Marty Robbins, Return of the Gunfighter, and Train Greatest Hits. From Newland, Jerry Mulligan, Spring in Stockholm, mastered by Kevin Gray from transfers of the original master tape and pressed on 180-gram vinyl at Palace in Germany. From Omnivore, a 10th anniversary edition of Brass Tacks by NRBQ. From RCA, Doja Cat, Scarlet 2 Claude, a limited opaque bone-colored edition. From Rhino, a 40th anniversary edition of Red Roses for Me by the Pogues, pressed on red vinyl. From Smithsonian Folkways, Jerry Paxton, Things Done Changed. From Tangerine Records, 2 2024 remastered Ray Charles titles, Country and Western meets Rhythm and Blues, and Cryin' Time. From Warner Classics, Orchestre Philharmonique de Strasbourg, Cinema Classics, Daniel Lazakovich and Mikhail Plentnev, Frank Grieg, Sonatas for Violin and Piano, and Sergei Rachmaninoff, The Last Romantic Hero. From Yep Rock Records, a 30th anniversary edition of My Life by Iris Dement, pressed on maroon vinyl. And from Blue Note, Aaron Parks, Little Big 3. And now it's time for an employee pick, and this week's pick comes from Darian over at Consolidated Printing, and her pick was The Black Parade by My Chemical Romance. Not an oldie, but a goodie nonetheless. I've been listening to MCR since I was an angsty kid, and I still listen to them as an only slightly less angsty adult. I have a soft spot for the Black Parade album, as it includes some of my favorite MCR songs as a teeny bopper. From dramatic slow ballads to theatrical rock bangers, this album has it all. And now that the band is back together and performing again, there's no better time to revisit this early 2000s classic. Thank you, Darian. Well, that wraps up the new releases this week here at Acoustic Sounds for October 18th, 2024. If you haven't already, subscribe to the email newsletter in the footer of our website, our YouTube channel, and follow us on any social media platforms that you use. And as always, everything you saw in the video will be available on our website through links in the description below. Until next week, see ya.
Please like and subscribe for more audiophile content.